post variables. As in the index, we use the method as post, so what we'll be doing is we'll be setting our username as $_post and the name of the variable, which is username, which is found here, and our password is going to equal a post value, and that will be password. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is check that they've entered both the username and the password, because we're not going to start validating the form. It's completely unnecessary unless we know that the user has typed both of these fields in. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to create my if statement, and this is going to be quite big. All the code that I'm going to require after this has been checked is going to go in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if username. Remember, username on its own is a valid true condition. This will be equal to true, and we're going to say and password. So require the username and the password for this to be true and to execute this block of code here. So what we're going to write in here, now we need to connect to our database. So to do this, what we basically need to write is say create a variable called connect, and that's going to be equal to MySQL connect. And inside this, we're going to have our first parameter is going to be our host, that is localhost for me. The second is going to be the username, I'm using root, and the password, I believe for me maybe nothing, but I'll check that in a minute. After this, we can say or die, and then what we can do is give an error message. So for example, couldn't connect. So if this in fact isn't my password, I think it might be something else, but I'll give it a go in a minute, then we're going to say couldn't connect. Okay, now we need to select our our database. I'm going to say MySQL select DB. That's another built-in function. As long as you have the PHP module installed. This does come with XAMPP, so if you're using XAMPP, you shouldn't have a problem. And for this, I'm going to say, I think we've called it, let's have a look, PHP login. So PHP login. So assuming this is all okay, I can add an error message here as well. Couldn't find DB. Okay, so let's refresh our page. First of all, yeah, we'll click login. Now nothing's happened. Let's just edit our if statement. I'm going to say else echo, or rather the best function is die. On its own, this will just or ABC. So let's log in. Okay, nothing's happened. We've got no error messages. That means I've obviously connected okay to my database.